We're hopping on this today. Waiting to log in. What if we died last time? We're loading in. I'm not we're just gonna hop in, try and get geared up, and see where it takes us. I don't necessarily have a plan today. Yeah, I don't really have a plan today. I do kind of want to try and see if we can get to the ice caps. That'd be pretty nice. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see how it goes. Be honest. Somebody. It makes sense to go up to the. Maybe make a fire, get a little warmed up. Grab some sticks. I think that's what we'll do. Maybe hit. There should be a hunting stand. Yep, right there to our right. In that tree line. It's hard to see at night here, but. Yeah. We'll hit that. I'll run up. This is not a. I'm not used to. Last time we were playing on the server too, we spawned in outskirts, and those spawns just throw me off. I don't really have a. When you spawn right there, I've never spawned right next to Berkuda like this. Not on this side of Berkuda. It's throwing me off a little bit. I don't really know which way I want to go. Normally when you spawn, at least for me, it's, oh, okay, I spawned in, now I'm gonna work my way to Berkuda from but when you spawn at Berkuda, it's throwing me off a little bit. Would love to take that. I know we don't really have the room for it. It's badly damaged. Great. I know I've been playing a lot of Namalsk. I love Namalsk. I think it's a great map. It's one of my favorite maps. But I've been struggling to get into other servers for other maps. Like I would love to hop onto some Deer Isle, but they either have nobody playing on those servers, or they're like ultra modded with PV and PvE only. That's not how I like to play the game. So yeah, I've just been struggling to find other servers for other maps that work for me. Like some of them look really good, but they won't. I don't know if something's going on. I don't know if I need to like reinstall some mods or something, but I haven't been able to like load some of the things in. Not quite sure. Or what to do about that, but it does suck because I do want to be able to play these other maps. But that's kind of my explanation of why I've been pretty much only been playing Namalsk. But it's a good map. I love this map. We're just gonna start fire real quick. Grab that, what is it, Oshka up there, whatever that is. that little tin thingy. It's even. Well, they might not have. They must not have changed made it yet. I believe they've made it so that scopes get damaged now, like physically damaged in the new patch. But that must not be brought over to the modded stuff yet. I honestly don't even know if the new patch is live yet. It might be only on experimental. I'm not sure. I just assumed that it was live. But take that just because it has that a lot of knives, a lot of like pristine knives too. Let's get warmed up here pretty quick. Run with the kitchen knife as our weapon. Weapon of choice for now. Turning day already. Nice. Holy shit. I think those things normally go pretty quick, but while that's still cooking, I'll run over and move the house. Back it. Oxen. 270 max, pretty nice. Have the ammo for it too. There's another knife. Lost that. Alright, let's head into Verkuda. Oh, here it is. Yeah, normally I come out of Verkuda and hit this house. A little bit of a reverse route route that we're taking. Well, I guess it depends. If I'm coming from the western side of spawn of the northern island, then I'll hit those houses first, but straight away. I'm gonna avoid the buildings for now and hit the apartment. We're gonna need food and water, so these are gonna be better places to potentially find that kind of. And a better place to potentially find a rifle. At least I'm more likely to find. I've found more rifles in the apartments than those big. I don't know what you. I mean, I guess those are apartments too, but I just don't consider them. Maybe trying to go out to the ice cap. That's kind of what I'm thinking. We haven't done that in a little while. And that'll be a quicker way to get geared up. A little bit quicker. And if we can take it. Not hunting. I don't really need it, but take it for now. Dump it in a book. Might even dump both of them, seeing as they're both badly damaged. Bolt right there. Not really feeling crossbow. I don't think we're gonna go crossbow. Mostly for the install. Mostly from the installation. We did drop 4 slots on our on our inventory. Take the shotgun. Sure. Backpack. We haven't found a backpack. Did kind of want back. Probably not have that. Probably have something that. That's also good. Because this is damaged and the one we just put on is worn. That's the only reason I'm doing that. Well, we don't need that anymore. We have the matches, so we don't need that. Really need to keep those to start fires when you, or you have matches. Now that we have that, we can. I'm just gonna eat what I can as I find it. I don't throw up. Pretty be fun. Boys. Yeah. I'm gonna come back and grab that. so much good food. Big. I need a backpack. Excuse me. Alright, we gotta find a backpack and then come back. That's too much food to ignore. Hell yeah. Is it just me, or are zombies taking a lot more hits to kill now? It feels a lot harder to kill these guys. I'm gonna try and hit now, or these rooms to find a backpack. But supermarket, we've definitely got to go back to. Easy. Cool. We have a box, so we can take out. We'll be able to just grab, or instead of using the bag. Gold. I'm surprised. I do feel like we got cold really sick, but I guess, I mean, our gear's not the best, so I guess that makes sense. Sucks. We will be able to throw this food next to this thing and hopefully get it thawed out. Already thought. I am. Because we are sick, I don't want to just eat all of this all at once because it could make us throw up. We're gonna need more. We'll see. I do really want to get a backpack. You know, maybe going into one of these buildings. I typically find a lot of sling backpacks or school backpacks on building, big apartment building. The elevator ladder apartment building. So, I mean, that would clear up my inventory slot because I should be able to put the hatchet on. Alright, let's go down and grab a little bit of... I don't want the log, I want... Those trees will give you, like, building logs. You want it to say firewood. we stay by the fire and keep our food and water up enough, should be fine. Sickness. But we don't have water. We'll have to go to the school for that, and that'll be dangerous. Kinda cool if you could throw the hatchet on. Oh, I thought these were rag gloves, to be honest. That's pretty cool. We got fingerless gloves. Those are way better than I thought we had. So we're pretty good. We shouldn't be getting. These are bad. Need to keep an eye out for new boots or sewing kit, leather sewing kit. I'm a little surprised that, yeah, I guess it's honey. Yeah. You'd think that maybe it'd give you just a little bit of hydration. But I guess it is like natural sugars, so I guess it wouldn't. Like this should give me a little bit. Hopefully all of these give a little bit of hydration. Because if I don't have to go to the school, I don't want to. I would love this to just skip by the school. It's just such a hot spot in Vorkuta. We already know there's somebody here with a fairly beefy gun. It sounded like a blaze to me. It didn't sound like just a beak. It sounded beefier. I'm also not great with the weapons. Could be the blaze. Could have been like, it sounded like a 308 round to me. So it could blaze, Savannah, Tundra. Could have been the Mosin as well, but I don't think it was a CR or a beak. I think it was something a little bit heavier than. I'm not positive. It made it a lot harder to thaw this stuff, huh? Now you've really got to be on like at a fucking cooking grill or something. But I'm gonna throw these in. I mean, I know that they will thaw because it just takes a lot longer. I think they just know the time on it. We had the plus symbol, so we're good. If we can't find a backpack real quick or even a rifle to use. We didn't search this. The apartments can be frustrating for sure. It's a really hit or miss. Sometimes you find just non-stop food and clothes and stuff, and other times you find nothing. Sickness. Definitely correct that as possible. I'll definitely, at least for starting. No idea from. Should have gotten up and just tried running. Fuck. Damn, that sucks. Given relevant of outskirts. Again, another outskirts spawn. I believe. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. We're gonna keep the athletic shoes because they have better durability. Those boots fucking break from running around. We'll getting blue. That's not gonna be. Better color and everything. That was unfortunate, but it'll be a good spot to get geared. I mean, I don't love the fact that we'll be here. This is the hot spot for sure. I was hoping not, but I knew that. Good place to do fire. I do want to search a little bit more, at least this close. That is good. You know, I would make a fire here, but the issue is that what I was saying was, if I build a house, or build a fire in there, people will know that I'm making a fire in there. The chimney, the smoke will go up the chimney. I'll run far to get wood. Alright. Trying to see if there's a way I can. I don't think so. I need 5 slots and I only have 5. Do this. As soon as I was saying that, I only have 5 slots and I need 5, so I was like, no, then I should be able to make this work somehow. Sometimes you can't just because of the size of objects in your inventory, but usually you can. We do have a thing of food that we can cook, so that's good. I always try and be efficient when I have to start, when I have to make a fire. I try to be. Sometimes you just have to start one. Ooh. Okay. Come on. Come fuck with me. Son of a bitch. I think they have a gun. Move this now. Over. There. Yeah, that's good. Oh, I love him. The guy came out of fucking nowhere. No idea. Holy shit. Got a fire if you want. Yeah, probably. Fucking. Whoa. In the pillar, but I moved that so we weren't just sitting right in the wind. But I know we're still on this, but at least it's only one side now. That motherfucker came right at me. They got a hit on me too. That was just their fist though, so they must not have a melee weapon. Good for us. Hopefully. Okay. That's good. Alright, you guys, give me 2 seconds. I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. We are back. Sorry about that. Really had to go. Couple of coffees this morning to fucking wake myself up. Haven't been to the bathroom yet, so there we go. Alright, let's eat this real quick before we leave. Or I guess, not before, but open it at least. Where is this? We do have a shovel. Shovels are really fucking good tools for melee. Didn't realize it was a storm, cold event, but that's alright. Get through here. I do want to hit the well right here. Go up here. We'll be able to eat this food, and then there's that guy still somewhere. Guy that came out of nowhere and tried to attack us. So we gotta be careful. But we did loot lower outskirts. We're gonna hit upper outskirts now. See what else we can find. Maybe a rifle or something. Or even a shotgun would be great. And you know what? We are in a storm, which makes us a little bit less visible to zombies. Maybe we should try and hit the little military base up on the back side of, it's like up that way. Yes. Yeah, like up that way somewhere. We'll try and hit that military base maybe. Especially if we can find some more rounds for the MK before we go that way. Awesome. Maybe a mag for it. We also still need gloves. We're good on face stuff, but we need gloves and a better pair of sneakers. Or shoes. I'd love some boots. We found those boots, but they were badly damaged. And that tends to... I don't know if this guy's gonna go. I'm gonna guess he does. I mean, it's outskirts. Probably gonna start a fire soon. I think maybe we could get a little headshot on. No, I need to. I'm trying not to do anything right now. You don't need him stirring up. I could have sworn he ran by. I don't know where he went. I wasn't able to catch the footsteps where they're going. Can't just sit around. I'm hoping to maybe hear him, or not hear him, sorry. see some smoke coming out of one of the buildings, then I'll know where he is. We are wet, we're cold, can't really sit in here. It sucks. There's also really no point in us sitting or trying to loot this area either. We're gonna go military. We're gonna just try our luck. We really don't have a whole lot, so if we die, we die. We already died in Bermuda once, so we spawned here on the outskirts. So we don't really have a whole lot. But I figured this is probably the best time to try and hit this military base while it's storming. We'll give it a go. Not sure if we'll be able to get anything. We might instantly get swarmed by zombies. You never know. But I know that in a storm, it's a little bit easier to sneak past zombies, so we're going to give it a go. Worst case, we die. Best case, we come out with a little bit more gear than what we have, so... Hopefully somebody didn't kill them all. I'll put that. I like the color scheme of that better anyway. The green instead of the black and white. Damaged, but loves. I really am trying to doing that because these are wet. I am trying trying to not loot as much with the tab button. Unless I have to. You know, have to loot quick or something. Or an area like a helicopter crash site, like those always have. Give us. I can find the boots that hold the knife as well. That'd be awesome. That's pretty sweet. We got a canteen. I do hear a zombie now. So that's where he came. He came up here as well. Alright, well, he's gonna be dealing with those zombies, so we're gonna head out. This is really, really, really dumb. But, you know, Slaps might be hopping on soon, so we're gonna go for it. We're gonna go to Land Bridge. It's really dumb, but we should be able to get some gear. Really? Does he have a vest on? He does have a vest on. I think he has a vest on, right? It looks like it. Ballistic vest. Oh yeah, I'll take it. That's the inventory space we've been needing. medical stuff up here, I guess. I don't know, maybe we won't go... I don't think I'm gonna go land bridge. But I am gonna kind of stay on the coast here a little bit. So we're gonna kind of take a more of a survivalist approach to this. We need to get a fire going here. So I'll have to grab some bark as well. I'm holding on to... No. I always do that. I accidentally go to sharpen it. I always forget to use the scroll wheel. Yeah, we're gonna need some bark. The room. Well, trying to make it so we can carry a little bit more wood. Not sure if I'll be able to. Grab some bark. We don't have any matches, so I'm just gonna grab as much as I can at the moment. We do have a combat knife. That's good. Should have a little shack somewhere. Woods. They're kind of like scattered about. There's the land bridge. Right? Tower. I don't think I want to hit that. We're definitely not prepared. We don't have a gun. I want my lockpick up there for quick access in case we need to lock a door real quick. I'll also throw it on my hotbar. I do that. Throw it on number 6. I would rather go to the northern bridge because we have more potential. There's gonna be a lot more zombies there, but more potential to find gear. I do need to stop me. Looking for a little shed. They're normally scattered around here, but I'm not. Not really. I thought it was down him. Shit. There goes my one fucking bullet for the MK. Gonna go. And I'm holding that broom because it gives us a long stick and 3 short sticks when you break it down. And I have the free spot on my. Hold that until I either make a fire next or until I don't need wood because we're gonna need a good fire going. We might have to just stop. We do have the canteen that we could thaw out. I don't want to be in outskirts. I want to get away from here. gonna go towards Little Well. Again, that's just something that Slaps and I call it. If you guys don't know Slaps, Sergeant Slaps. He's also a YouTube streamer as well. Check him out. Does DayZ content. A lot of fun to watch. He has been able to stream lately. He's just been super busy, but he is gonna try and find time, I believe, in the near future, if possible. He's in the process of starting his own, or him and his wife, I should say, haven't just started. I mean, it's fairly new, but they have a company together. So, if any of you have ever started a company or know somebody that starts a company, there's a lot of hours that go into it, a lot of paperwork. But they seem to be doing pretty good with it so far, which is awesome. Proud of them. Good. It's exciting, for sure. Trying to I'm going. Yeah, Slaps might be hopping on here. Why I keep bringing them up. No promises, but I'm hoping for it. Be a fun run with Slaps. There's also the other reason why I don't want to necessarily just dive in head south straight away. I would like to get a little bit more geared up. I'm going to try and avoid Vorkuta unless absolutely necessary. Go up here. There is a military tower up here, so let's go do this. Either up here or it's there, but I know it's in this tree lines. Assuming it's up this way because of this path. I wish I had that bullet for that fox. It'll be behind me then. Be over here then. There it is. That's what I've been trying. Good morning. I like carrying sticks. Especially when I don't know what I'm gonna be doing. Like, we're undecided. We might just head south. We might go. I am leaning towards going to ice caps and getting the military base on the ice caps. That would be fun. But it is it's a ballistic vest, but it's better. Steen. Gonna be honest, I don't know. Like, I know the plate carrier gives you the best protection against bullets. That vest gives you best protection, but like, where's the ballistic vest fall on that? Does it give you? I mean, I assume it's better than the stab vest in terms of ballistics, right? It's called a ballistic vest. Does it? I would assume it gives you better think we're gonna start a fire here. Nice that we have this box of ammo. I don't really even know if I've ever used 9x30 now. I don't know if I ever have. I'm trying to think of the guns that even take it. I know one of the AKs does. Or I think one of the AKs does. I'm not sure. What's the Scorpion takes? Yeah. I mean, they only take up one space, so I'm not gonna drop them. I'll try and keep them for now. I feel like that would be pretty dumb to drop them. Because you never know, you might find the gun that needs the ammo with a mag, you know, and oh well, fuck yeah, I got everything. I want to say it's one of the AKs that takes it. Is it the baby? Remember now, it might be the baby. I can't remember. But I don't know. Normally I wouldn't take them just because I feel like I've never really used them. Either I've already had better guns by the time I find the gun that uses it, or I just never find a gun that needs that ammo. But seeing as we don't have a gun, we just used our last mag for the MK. We'll hold on to it just in case we find something, because you never know. Really never know. We're gonna purify it real quick, because we haven't. This is the same water that we found in it. We're gonna head towards Little Well. Again, that's just a POI on the map that Slaps and I. That's just what we call it. Excuse me. We call it Little Well just on our own. For our own. Terminology, I guess. That's our own terminology. I'm a back. Hell yeah. Put this on. That would be kind of cool if you, like, at least like a belt, right? There was a belt that allowed or adding the slot for the lockpick onto a belt. Alright, let's see if we can get the double plus symbol. Are you all stuffed up out of nowhere? Excuse me, holy shit. I am also going to opening up Discord in case. Last life we had a hatchet. I would have loved to have put the hatchet on there. There is a small shovel in the game. Excuse me. Yeah. Alright, give me 2 seconds, you guys. I gotta go try to deal with this. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Sorry, I'm all stuffed up. I think it's allergies. Holy shit. What the fuck happened to us? Oh, we got looted. Great. Awesome. We have nothing now. Oh, and our boots are gone. Great. Well, I have never seen somebody here. I deserve. I'm still on. With no gear. Oh, it's better. Fucking. Alright, where'd all of it go? Get some sticks just straight away so we can fire when we need to. Yeah, sorry about that, you guys. I was blowing my nose and shit, and I was hoping. I got a text lady. Text my lady, see if she can pick up some. Oh shit! I need some allergy meds, I think. Sorry about that. I was asking the lady if she could pick up some allergy meds. Or if we have some, I don't even fucking know. Said that her mom was gonna or grab some for her. Trip with her. Has any? But I definitely. This is brutal. I apologize, guys. This is so bad. See those? There we go. Fast. Like this. Yushanka. Shanka. I like the Yushanka. Holy shit. I am stuffed up. Normally don't get all that stuffed up, but I am today. Holy crap. I apologize. Hey!
Yo, friendly man.
Nice job, dude. I like your skills. Nice job killing that zombie.
Oh,
Fucking right,
man.
dude. Are you bleeding?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, definitely, do that.
You're friendly man.
I don't even fucking want to kill him or anything. I want to come get water, but I had it, so why not, right? What do you guys think? Maybe take like a more survivalist approach. Oh, this one. I really just don't like Jalavisco. I feel like I never really find a whole lot here. And then I just like instantly die when I try to leave. I kind of don't want to go into Jalavisco. I kind of want to just dip and be backtracking a little bit, but I think maybe go to the coastline behind us. That's a player. Yeah, I'm kind. I don't know. I just don't want to be in Jalavisco. I'm thinking maybe let's see if we can find some clothes in here, and then go out towards the coast. We are on sub side. Maybe we can see if we can get enough gear to make a trip out to the sub. I don't even really need a gun to go. I mean, it'd be great to have a gun, but face mask. Oh, fuck yeah. We're gonna grab him because of the inventory space. There's no basement. Gloves. Other than that, we're pretty good. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe we boot back up towards Grandma's house. And hit those couple little towns on the coast. Maybe try and see if we can get geared enough to get to submarine. Oh. Shotgun? Fuck yeah, dude. All I got is a stupid fucking screwdriver. Look at this thing. This thing's a piece of shit. Hey, look at that. We got a fucking blade. Oh, that's fucking awesome. Guy didn't know what to do with me. Again, I apologize. You fucking all stuffed up today. Not sure why. I need to make a fire here. Yeah, a couple. Well, we're gonna go for sub. I get lost though, because I always seem to find a way to get lost when I'm trying to go to the submarine. And by that I mean like lost out on the ice caps. We'll go for it. I know we're not gonna get a whole lot there, but we should be able to get some ammo, maybe some night vision. Be cool. Let's do it. We're on this side of the map anyway. These spawns have been throwing me off. So we're gonna go for it. I keep spawning like in Verkuda or in outskirts or something like that, so it's just throwing me off. Those are places that I normally try to get to after I have gotten looted up, or not necessarily after, but you know, it's a spot to hit while trying to loot up. So when you spawn in it and you loot that already, and we have not had a whole lot of success right now. We haven't had a whole lot of success getting much. But once you leave those places, you don't really know what to do all the time. We might die here. We can make it. Fucking bro. Alright, while we wake up, I am gonna throw on the oven real quick. So I'll be right back. Alrighty, we're back. We're awake. Sorry about that. I was just throwing in the oven. I'm getting fucking hungry, so I'm gonna make it back. I'm surprised. I thought we would have lost some health from that. I get we were indoors, so that's why we didn't. But few seconds. I have a huge glare on my screen. I apologize. Got a huge glare on my screen right now. Cat's opened the window. Oh, give me 2 seconds. Alright, I'm back. Should be good for a little while now until my food's ready to go. But yeah, my cat's opened up the curtain. There's a window directly behind me, and it gives just the most horrible glare when it's open. I can't see shit on my monitor. They love to sit by that spot because of the sun and everything. Not that today is super sunny, but it's a pretty nice. I think it is supposed to rain in a little while, though. Fortunately. There is a little town with like 4 buildings, 3 or 4 buildings. 4 buildings. 4 houses. I'm not gonna catch that fucking big gun. It'll be down this road. Should be down this road. It is a little hard to tell when there's a storm, right exactly where you are. It's hard. It can be hard to tell, but I believe believe this will lead us right into that town that I'm thinking of. Like, Grandma's house will be over that way. I call it Grandma's house. It's just that single house that's on the coast. There's a shed there, or maybe a couple sheds. There's a little fire pit outside. Then there's like the longhouse. Not the long, like the single story. I don't know. It's a small house. I don't know what it's actually called, but I call it Grandma's house. I think this. Hopefully this is the way. I might have gotten turned around in the storm. I'm not sure. Wonder if we should be picking up stone if we see any. It's for an extra knife, and this thing is. That's good. But that sucks that somebody ran up on us at that little military site and fucking left us. So I thought that was going pretty good. Yeah. All right. I do not recognize. Where the hell are we? I don't remember this road taking such a drastic turn. We'll follow it just because this is our only landmark right now. So we'll follow it to see if we can't find something. Yeah, I know the north of the map pretty good. At the back of my fucking hand. But in a snowstorm, it definitely changes it a little bit. Like, I feel like I'm doubling back towards Jalisco. But I'm not sure because of... not positive because of the... I just can't see enough of my... It looks like it could be the coast right there. It is. Oh... Alright, this is where I wanted to get to. I was gonna go to that town that has like 3 or 4, I think it's 4 buildings, 4 houses, and then I was gonna come here. So that town's over there. We just took a wrong turn. We went the wrong direction. This storm is gonna work to our advantage, though. What does that? Somebody's been. I should be able to do this. Got a fire. Go. But we do. Definitely. I am gonna just throw this. I'm not gonna add water. Alcohol. Other water. Lots of water here. Try and thaw this and we'll throw them together. They're both damaged, so it doesn't matter which one, but we'll just combine them. Talked about it last stream, or maybe a couple streams ago, but I don't know, I just, on Namalsk, taking really any map, really. If you find a cooking pot, it's just way better than any bottle or canteen, in my opinion. You can argue that filtration, the new filtration bottle that was brought on in Sakal, right? I don't know how to pronounce. I know how to spell it. I don't know how to pronounce it. But the filtration bottle is great. But the issue with the filtration bottle is that like the canteen and the water bottle, there are backpacks, or like you can put the canteen on a belt. You can put the water bottle on the canvas backpack. You know what I mean? Like all that stuff. But you can't put the filtration bottle anywhere. So in my opinion, the cooking pot is the best thing for water. What I do is I just throw all my food in it and my water in it, and I call it a day. It is what it is. It's done, right? Like, I don't have to worry about fucking... Because it holds the most... I guess what I'm saying is I don't need to worry about carrying a water bottle if I have the cooking pot. And the cooking pot, it takes up 12 slots, but it also... You can put 12 slots worth of items in it. So it's a great place to store your food. So you're really not losing out on any spots. And it holds the most amount of water. I mean, other than a jerry can, but a jerry can takes up so much space and is so heavy that it doesn't really make sense to take the jerry. We just gotta wait for this thing to not be frozen anymore. Oh, I can pour. Cool, I can pour it into it. Now, I am gonna keep that bottle. Because if we find a rifle, we could throw that bottle on that rifle as a suppressor for a little bit. Probably only get 1 or 2 shots with it before it goes ruined. Well, actually, but we need duct tape too, don't we? I think we need duct tape to make it into... I mean, we will have another bottle on us in the pocket. I'd rather the inventory space than him. So we're gonna take 1 bottle for water. Not that we necessarily need it, but fuck it. Fuck it. We're just sending it, guys. We know what we're doing. Guys thawed. Got full water. We have no way to purify it, so we can't drink it. It's great. it's great. That's what I'm saying, a cooking pot, because the cooking pot you can also throw in a fire and just boil it. No matter where you get the water from, you boil it. Yo, I never checked. Alright, going. But we are double plus. Hey, look, that because we're in a storm, definitely fucking keeping this. We're actually gonna fish right now. Just a second. I don't even care that we haven't searched that house. I need to get food. We die, but I'm getting food. We're just gonna fucking go for it. I understand. I've talked about this in a stream before. I do understand that why you cannot collect water from the ocean. It makes sense, right? Because the issue with the ocean water, or sea water, whatever you want to call it, is that it has salt in it. Salt dehydrates you, naturally. That's what it does. So even if you were to boil the salt water, the salt, basically what would happen is the salt would go to the bottom, right? Eventually, if you guys have ever poured a glass of water and put salt in it, eventually the salt, because the salt doesn't necessarily dissolve, this, but I mean, it will, but like it'll turn into a crystal again and fucking go to the bottom if you guys have ever done that. I don't know if you have or not, but the salt basically remains in the water even if you boil it. Um, it'll just turn like into a crystal. Um, so I get it. Fucking right, steelhead. And those are just fucking fishing. Extra. Yeah. So I get that. I get that part of it. But in a game sense, it would be nice if we could just throw, if you could collect water from this thing's pristine. Let's do it. We're gonna drop that knife because it's gonna, now we have a little bit more inventory space. Need that. Yeah. Fuck me silly. Jan Kelly, thank you for hopping on. I appreciate it. Yeah. Couldn't put seawater in car radiator as well, FYI. Yeah, no, that's a good point. Like, I don't I don't know, it's weird, right? Like in a game sense, you would think that you could put these things, you feel like you could use these things in a game sense, but it also makes sense whereas like in real life you wouldn't necessarily be able to do that. So I get the game mechanics, but because it's also a video game, I wish the game mechanics were a little bit different, if that makes sense. But my oven just beat at me, so I'm gonna run in. We're gonna run in here. Wood on the fire. Throw just a bunch of. But I appreciate you hopping in, Jan Kelly. That's badass. Hell yeah. We're gonna just eat this caviar. This is a community server. Yeah, it's a community server. I mean, this is Namalsk, so, Namalsk is just naturally a modded server. Oh, you play on PlayStation? Hell yeah. Is it good on I've never played it on PlayStation. I'm gonna be honest, I haven't had a PlayStation. I mean, I have a PlayStation, but I have the PlayStation 2. That's the newest version of PlayStation that I own. So so I've never played it on PlayStation. Is it good? I have played it on Xbox, but when I played it on Xbox, it was a brand new release. Um, so there was like, it was back when there was only like 3 guns in the game. It was like a pistol and an AR and a sniper were in the game. Like that's when I played it on Xbox. All right, give me 2 seconds. I gotta throw some food in there, in the oven in real life. So I'll be right back. Give me 2 seconds. am back. With that, I am starving though. I just threw some fries in the oven. Oh, yeah, you turn on PS. I love it. Videos on PC fascinated, but everyone said it was rubbish on console. Hate when streamers go AFK. LOL, your characters. Oh, boy.
Hello.
Stay away from my shit. What do you have? Give me your shit. I gotta wash my hands. Characters chucking its guts. Was that? What you ate in? He could have murdered. He could have. I'm glad he did. Came back right in the right moment. I guess. That guy scared the shit out of me. But yeah, I get. Going back to the console version of DayZ, I get that. That's the biggest reason I didn't play a whole lot of console is. It seems like again, I don't know. Tell me if I'm wrong. Please tell me if I'm wrong, because I haven't played console in a long time. But you can't play Namalsk on console. This is Namalsk. It's only a modded server, and I don't know if they have that option on console yet. That's the biggest reason that I don't really play console. Buddy, that could have. I'm a little surprised he didn't just come in swinging. That's probably what I would have done, is if I ran in on somebody sitting there by fire. Ooh, I would rather a canteen than. I would rather a canteen than the. Alright. That's not even just a cold. I don't think. I think that's something a little bit worse. Because I think a cold, you would be sneezing. I don't think I've been sneezing. Oh, hell yeah, yeah. We're gonna have to go to Vorkuta now and try and get to the hospital for sure. Yeah, we're definitely gonna go look for medical stuff. 100%, we have to now. Sucks. Yeah, you only have 3 maps, right? Inferno, Livonia, and Frostline. Yep. Yeah. I don't think I ate something bad. I don't think I've eaten anything in this life yet. Maybe that's what it did. Maybe that's what it's from. I don't think I've eaten anything yet in this life, so maybe I'm just sick from. But I've been like white and yellow. I've been high on food though. I'm not sure. Did we bleed? We did have. No, we used that bandage to make a fire, so we haven't even bled yet. Charcoal for dessert, hell yeah. Yeah, we're gonna. We have to now. We gotta make our way towards Vorkuta. Be a little bit careful about how much we eat and drink at a time. We gotta try and get to that hospital. Good thing is we are fairly. I mean, food and water wise, we're. Blood poison, yeah, blood poison makes you yell in pain. Blood poison doesn't make you vomit, I don't think. Yeah, I mean, the only thing. Oh, my sickness is gone. My sickness is gone. I wonder if it was I just need a little bit of food and water. I mean, it must have been a cold. It must have been a cold. Maybe it got severe enough to make me vomit, but maybe I ate. I don't remember what we ate. If we ate. It is a D. Still don't want to hit Jello this gun. Don't try. I don't know if we need to head. I think I'd rather just head straight to dirty water, bloody. No, we washed our hands. I mean, maybe I ate something, but we did wash our hands in the ocean. Me, just before we were gonna eat. Dirty water. I haven't drank any water other than sodas. I'm not sure. It must have just been like a stage 2 cold that came on really quick. But we've passed it already, I guess. I don't know why. This is like my 3rd or 4th life. So it's hard to remember what I've eaten, what I haven't, what I've drank, and all that stuff. Somehow. You do a little bit, Jan. I sound like your mother. Did you wash your hands? That's awesome. That's awesome. This actually sounds like my boss's girlfriend. He'll come in every once in a while because she does like the marketing for our company. And I just get inside and close the doors. I'll hold on to that. Fuck it. Yeah, she'll come in because we have a shared bathroom. We have a shared bathroom at work with other companies. So they're not always the cleanest, right? And there's never any soap and yeah, all that shit. So go in one morning, go to use the bathroom, and my boss's girlfriend's like, hey, make sure you come back out. And there's no soap in there. Make sure you come back out and clean your hands with soap. All right, I'll do that. That was bad. Stuck. Oh. Fuck. Ah, shit, that was bad. I thought I could slip out. The issue now, normally they would walk away, but they're stuck in here with me. It's not gonna go well. Yeah, we're gonna play dead. Fuck. Depending on where we are, look. This is Jalavisca, this is right where we died. Oh, when I came back into that well, the issue is I locked the zombies in the shed with me. I was trying to slip out and close the doors behind me, but I think when that last zombie came in, I got stuck. So I closed the door. I closed the door with the zombies in there with me when I was trying to sneak out. Bob swinging, yeah, that was the best I could do. I already had a couple bleeds, and multiple zombies can be really hard to deal with sometimes if you don't have the right gear. They really can be. It was definitely a mistake, but we're about to get our gear back, so that's not bad. Doors are a big problem with PlayStation, yeah. I get that. Again, I haven't played the Xbox version in a long time, probably 5 or 6 years. I actually did kill them all, not on one of them. Grab all of our fucking room. Sucks. I don't care about the wood. You want that. You have the plastic. And drop. Shit, that sucks. But we have dinner. We do have dinner. Crisis sort of averted. Our gear's not as good now. We don't have as much inventory space, but we got most of our shit back, so that's good. I'm hoping Sergeant Slaps is gonna hop. If you guys haven't checked him out, check him out on YouTube. Sergeant Slaps. Super funny. We play a lot of games together. We duo a lot, all that kind of stuff. He's like my duo partner. He hasn't been on as much. He's been really busy. But he's a great content creator. He's got a ton of shorts out there, a lot of funny shorts. You guys could go check in on his channel and watch his previous streams, all that. He's the YouTube streamer as well. Great guy, really fun to watch. I recommend checking him out. Go leave a like, comment, subscribe to him as well. Great dude to hang out with. I'm really hoping he's gonna hop on today, because I just think that'll be so fun. We haven't been able to play together lately. Our schedules have been clashing, but what name again? Sergeant Slaps. SGT space Slaps. SLAPS. Oh, capital S on Sergeant and Slaps. but he's wicked fun to play. I'll have to find a way to um, maybe link his account through mine. Got it. Should be his. I think his channel icon is a DayZ character in like a police uniform. But yeah, definitely check him out as well. Again, he's been really busy, so he hasn't been streaming for a while and everything. But I'm hoping he'll hop on today. Been trying to coordinate something for the past few days with him, and our schedules have just been clashing. So, but I'm hoping today. Alright, we're gonna get into Verkuda, see what we can find over here. To get some Mosin around. We'll and a map. Maps are just nice. I don't necessarily use them a whole lot, but it is kind of nice to look at every once in a while. I feel like just to try and familiarize yourself a little bit with the map that you're playing. Go up here. Maybe we can find a rifle or something. Don't have. Grab some wood. Maybe we'll make a fire up on top of this fucking tower building. Because do I have an alarm? Yes, I do. 2 minutes. 2 minutes left to my alarm. Thank you. I do have an alarm set for my IRL food. I will have to. Gosh. Come on. Oh, oh my gosh. There we go. What do I want to do? No worries, Kelly. I appreciate it. I would have forgotten about my food if you didn't say anything. No worries at all. I appreciate it. Yeah, I got 30 seconds left on that timer. I'll have to go grab that soon. I'm gonna grab the broom. Thing is, we're about to make a fire anyway. Would like to get up to the top of this. I'm gonna try and get to the top of this, and then we'll then I gotta run and grab my food before it burns. That's the. I don't know if you can hear that, but my timer's going off right now. Oh, I just made some fries. Just a little bit of a snack. We don't have a whole lot in the house at the moment. The lady went my lady went to Florida not too long ago with her parents for a week down to Disney. So we just haven't had a whole lot of food. We tried to keep it small because there wasn't going to be two of us in the house. We didn't want to go overboard grocery shopping. But in a result of that, we don't have a whole lot of food in that at the moment. So we just got to go grocery shopping, big grocery shopping here soon. Yeah, I'm going to get to the top of this, and then I'm going to just give me a couple of seconds, you guys. I just gotta go get that food out of the oven and turn that fucking timer off. I just want to get to the top of this first, and then when we get back, we're gonna have to start another fire. Or I guess our first fire for this life. All right, give me 2 seconds. Alright, I am back. Sorry about that. Alright, let's get a fire going. So then, it will. A non-mom idea. That's not a bad idea. Yeah, that's not a bad idea at all. Log into my... I should have it on my phone already. You guys can let me know if something's going wrong. That's a good idea. I just don't really think of it because I just try and be quick, and grabbing my phone slows me down a little. That is a good idea. Let's see how long it gets us down. It's gonna take for us to get us down this ladder. I apologize. I'm eating real life right now, so bear with me. These ladders suck to try and get down. They really do. It takes forever. You can slide down them, but you can look as... You can see my gloves are pretty badly damaged. They're either badly damaged or damaged. The sliding could ruin them. Really don't want it. I can't risk that. So it sucks to try and get on and off these buildings, but sometimes they're really worth it for sure. I'm gonna see if I can... Live chat should be on my phone. Double check. Should be. Keyword. Should be. We're gonna make our way to the hospital, try and get some meds. See what we can loot on the way over. More food would be great. I would love a rifle as well. It does. The fast choice does. I would say most of the time cost big, but sometimes when you just say fuck it and run in, sometimes that works too. Somehow. But for the most part, yeah, I would say the fast choice kind of screws you. But there's a school. I want to avoid school if I can. Yeah, Jen. This is so this is Namalsk. It is a modded server, so technically everything's modded, but it's a vanilla... It's basically as close to vanilla as you can get for a modded map. That makes sense. Because Cherno, Livonia, and Sakal are the only... Those are the only 3 official maps, so every other map in the game is a modded map. So technically this is a modded server, but it's a vanilla based modded server. So yeah, all the loot. I mean, there is some extra loot. Like, I believe every Namalsk server has a Gauss rifle, which is like the special weapon for Namalsk. And it has all of the, the ammo, the mags, the scope for that Gauss rifle that you can find. But other than that, yes, it's a very vanilla server. So yeah, this is vanilla loot for the most part. I mean, it has changed a little bit just because of the nature of the server or the nature of the map. But yeah, I don't typically play heavily modded servers unless I'm just in that kind of mood. But for the most part, I like to... Fallout? Is there a Gauss rifle in Fallout? I didn't know that. I love the Fallout games, but is there actually a Gauss rifle in that? I didn't realize that. Yeah, I mean, in this, the lore is that it's like an alien weapon, basically. Fallout Nutter, it's all I played till DayZ. It was Fallout, okay. Yeah, I mean, I love the Fallout games as well. For the majority, I do play DayZ. DayZ is one of my most played games at the moment. But I am toying with the idea of streaming some other games in the same realm, but things like, I think DayZ would be a cool one to play. DayZ, I have been playing Rust on my own time, so maybe we could play some Rust on here, and just because of the wetness. Just that kind of stuff. It's still like survival. I have played Ark. I love that game. I'm desperately waiting for Ark 2 to come out. Been waiting for months, almost. No, I've been waiting for over a year. Over a year for Ark 2 to come out. It's been my wish list on Steam for a long time. Maybe we'll I think that game. So Ark is a single player game. Alright, I mean, not a single player, sorry, it's a multiplayer game. It sounds like Ark 2 might be a single player game. From what I've gathered. But maybe, if you guys are up for that, I would stream that game. That would be a fun game to stream. I do like Ark. Not as much as DayZ, but I mean, DayZ's hard to beat. But yes, I have played Ark. You just got it for free on PlayStation. Yeah, it's a pretty good game. I mean, it's a open world survival game. But I enjoy it. I definitely don't play it as much, like, because like there's just so many survival games out there, right? Like there's Ark, there's DayZ, but then you get into like 7 Days to Die and Rust and how you could even throw Minecraft into that, right? Like where it's, I feel like Ark kind of takes the back seat compared to a lot of these other games. But Ark is a lot of fun to play for sure. Again, I wouldn't say it's as good as DayZ or like I would prefer 7 Days to Die over Ark. But Ark is a really fun game to play every once in a while. But I feel like Ark is one of those games that's even more fun to play with friends um, than just alone. But again, that's just my opinion. Arc PVE for you, yeah. Yeah, I would agree. Arc's one of those games like the it is a difficult game. I will say that. The zombies or not the zombies, yeah, the dinosaurs in that game are very dangerous and very hard. Um, oh, but I couldn't. Oh, you couldn't cope with toxic. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I mean, Ark is definitely a game that I, when I play PvE if I can, because I just feel like it's so difficult. Petra, awesome, hell yeah. I just feel like it's so difficult anyway that trying to play PvP and go against the dinosaurs. Sorry, I'm like, trying to loot here. But yeah, it's hard to kind of fucking battle people and dinosaurs, I feel like. I'll grab that extra one. Pretty good on medical. Definitely not the best, but I use PvE to learn DayZ. Yup. First to be dying on the coast after 10 months. Yeah, I mean, DayZ is a hard game to learn. There's a lot to it. Because there's a lot of different aspects to it that you can approach it with. Like, you can run in guns blazing, right? And just focus on PvP. But then there's also the survivalist approach where you're out in the woods, you're hunting, you're making fires, you're surviving that way. Yeah, PvE is definitely nice to like learn the maps for sure. I've been I don't know, I've been playing DayZ for a long time. Longer than standalones. I used to play on the Arma 2 DayZ mod, so like, and there's a lot of changes to Namalsk, this map that we're on now, but it was also an Arma 2 mod. This was originally on the Arma 2 mod for the game, which like that's the original DayZ, basically, is the Arma. So I know Namalsk fairly well for the most part. Like I know I would say I know the layout of Namalsk, and I know the layout of Chernobyl and those maps, but the loot economy is definitely different, so it still is a learning curve. First game I've played, but best game by far. Yeah, DayZ it's a great game. It's a hard game to beat. I would say, it does take a lot of concentration, I would say, depending on how you want to play it, but I've seen big changes from art. Oh yeah, big changes. I mean, in Arma DayZ, you would run through a town and maybe only be able to go in like 3 of the buildings. So that's like the biggest change between Arma, at least for like the in terms of the original maps, like Cherno. Like if you run through like Electro on Cherno, you can go into every single most of the buildings. On the Arma mod, you'd only be able to go into maybe half of the building, if that. Honestly, probably not even half of the buildings, like 40% of the buildings. And they definitely weren't as I don't know what the word is, but like now you go into a building and there's these stoves and ovens and fireplaces and all that. You'd go into a building there and it'd be like an industrial building where there's a little bit of an industrial equipment, like a desk and chairs. I mean, like the places that you could go in Arma 2 were fairly decorated, but you just couldn't go in as much as into as many of the buildings, so it kind of it just feels like standalone. There's a lot more to offer than the Arma 2 mod ever did, because of the fact that you can go into so many more places. Whereas in the Arma 2 mod, you'd go into Electro, be like, well, I'll search the fire station, the hospital, and maybe like these 2 other buildings, and then I'm out of here. Where now in standalone, you go into Electro and you're there for a couple hours, looting and fighting and whatever. I would say it's definitely a big change for sure. We're gonna change our focuses a little bit. We're gonna see if we can't find a rifle or something. You haven't seen Arma gameplay, I would definitely if you want to check it out, I would recommend Frankie on PC. His YouTube channel, Frankie on PC, 1080p. I believe is his YouTube channel. He doesn't post as much anymore. He does still post, but not as much. But check out his DayZ, his Arma 2 DayZ. He has it's a long series that he made. It's meant to be a you just gotta check it out. If you really want to see what DayZ used to be like, check that out. And the cool thing is that the standalone version of this game was made by the original Arma 2 creator, or not Arma 2 creator, but the Arma 2 DayZ mod creator. It's the same person that made the standalone. He just made it. He essentially originally made it into a mod for a game, and then said, "You know what? Fuck it. We're gonna actually make this into my own game." And yeah. Now we have DayZ as DayZ standalone. Forward. Around. Get off. Oh yeah, I agree. I agree, Jam. Like, don't get me wrong, Bohemian makes some great maps, but some of these mod maps are just, there's just so much thought put into them. I mean, like Cherno or Chernerus didn't really get a whole lot of extra stuff until all these maps came out. You got Namalsk and you got Deer Isle and that and all that. The Japan map, which one's that? I know there's a lot of maps out there now, so I kind of lose track of what they all are. But what I was saying, like Cherno, and that's just like the baseline game. And it took them so long to add all the key cards in Cherno and like the gas zones and stuff. And the only reason, at least from my perspective, Shima, okay. I don't know if I've ever played a Shima. We'll have to hop on a Shima sometime and play it. Yeah, like Cherno never really got, to me, the reason I do like Cherno. I think it's a great map, but I rarely play it. Because when I used to play Arma 2, that was pretty much the only map I could play. Or one of the only maps. Namalsk was another one. There was very few maps that you could play. Or at least good maps. I mean, they still had a handful, but now there are so many more maps in this game than there were on Arma 2. At least from what I remember. But there's so much more put into these modded maps on the standalone version that I think the game creators saw that and were like, oh, maybe we should put that into Cherno, or some aspect of that into Cherno. Now there's like the key cards that you can get in Cherno, all that stuff, right? I'm gonna be honest, I don't even really came in different. Did I? Normally the apartment buildings, I just kind of skip them. Go to those. Unless I need food. We definitely need food, but and we do have some which have to thaw it. Give some shock on it. I like going down the center one. I feel like a lot of people go down, like, go up either the right or left side and go down the opposite side. But I just feel like the middle section of these buildings get past. Nothing spawns in the furnace. In the apartment buildings, yeah. The apartment buildings are useless, at least the last time I played. But they have made some changes I think they're definitely for the better. They're making key cards and all that shit for Turner. Oh, these apartment buildings, yeah. Oh, I bet a base would be badass for the apartment building. Yeah, I remember coming up in these apartment buildings. Because before I played DayZ standalone on PC, I played it on Xbox. Remember, there was basically nothing other than, like, yeah, they had all these new buildings everywhere, right? Like, or on Cherno, I don't know what we're talking about, but on Cherno, there's, between Electro and Balada, there's, like, that hill. Damn it! And on that hill, they added new apartment buildings in between Cherno and Balada. Absolutely nothing in them. So it's cool to see them for the first time, but there's absolutely no loot in them. Like, well, there's no point in even ever coming up here. But the game's definitely come a long way since then. Like, I think they're off to our left. Or, not our left, our right. Oh, this. Shit, we don't have a. Like them, wasn't it? Ruined my Pepsi. Motherfuckers. I know I didn't fall, Kelly. I got shot. I got shot when I was on the roof. Somebody over there, I think. Yeah, I think it was from somebody over there. Maybe on one of the tall buildings. They ruined my Pepsi, those fuckers. The only thing I have to live for. My damn Pepsi. Get a fire, eat, get your health back up. Yep. Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna be getting a fire going here. A little weary because I think those shots came from over there, but I'm not positive. Uh, yeah, not the fucking Pepsi. Fuck with the wrong person. Don't fuck with my Pepsi. I gotta start this fire though. This is risky. Extremely risky. Especially if I fuck up the fireplace. But I desperately need this fire. Zombie outside will warn me. Can't remember. That's sounds like storms coming in as well. Yeah, we gotta focus on getting our health up.
Hands up. Press F5. Press F5. F5. F5.
I pressed the wrong button. I pressed F4. Shit. Oh, that sucks. I can't see what keys. I think I need a new keyboard. Went to press F5 and did not press F5 at all. Yeah. Did warn me. I'll give it to him. Yeah, I figured he'd push too. Or at least try and get a shot on me. Alright, I'm still eating. That's my issue. I'm still eating. We're in outskirts again. We already have a backpack. Right, but we are gonna take a slight break. Just give me a couple minutes. Who doesn't love that seaside? I know, right? Although we are kind of in the center, like in the middle of the map right now, with where we spawned. We're not on the coast, but just give me a couple minutes, Jan, and everybody else who's popping in right now. I appreciate all of you. Feels good. It does feel good. I haven't streamed in like months or consistently in months, so it feels good to hop back on and have some people in here with me. But I do have to go to the bathroom really bad. I apologize. I know we've been kind of taking some breaks. It's been kind of a sporadic stream, but give me a couple minutes. We'll be right back, and we'll continue this adventure. See what we can get at Outskirts. Give me 2 seconds. All right. Back. Dan, don't you worry. I wash my hands. You're turning into my DayZ mom. Oh shit, we're back. Sorry. Let's turn back to... So I do just want to throw it out there. I am thinking about. Why is this not? Sorry, this is not sure what's going on. Second. Green. Ooh. Streamlabs.